In case you pass out, that's tough.
We're making our way through the 80s, and man, I've got a messy one for you. The year is 1981, and the movie is The Evil Dead. This is the debut of director Sam Raimi, and he certainly leaves an impression. A group of teens arrive at a mysterious cabin in the woods for vacation. Things take a turn for the worse when they venture into the basement to discover the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. One by one, the group gets possessed or killed in various ways, leaving the iconic leading man, Ash Williams, as the sole survivor. Ash is great, played by the legendary Bruce Campbell. He takes a lot of abuse in this movie, but for the franchise as a whole, this would only be the beginning. I find it pretty interesting that out of all the horror movies I've seen where the characters get killed off one by one, The Evil Dead is the only one I can think of where a man is the last one standing. The Evil Dead is a straight horror film. While the sequels would add more humor until becoming mostly comedy by the third movie, the original is serious. There are a lot of very solid scares, and the movie is pretty messed up. What other movie can you see a woman get raped by a tree? This is very much an independent film, and it shows in some shots, but don't let that fool you. The movie is very well made despite the low budget of around $375,000, and the amateur feel is part of the charm. The Evil Dead has very impressive special effects and makeup too. It goes all out and is absolutely disgusting. There's tons of blood and gore, stop motion animation, puppetry effects, and so much more. But above all that, the highlight of the movie is the extremely creative and innovative camera work. The camera is always flying through the sets, almost like it's a character itself. This camera work would become a staple of Sam Raimi and would follow him into his future work like the original Spider-Man trilogy. The Evil Dead is one of the greatest horror films of all time, and the series is still going strong today with numerous sequels, TV shows, and video games. It's incredibly twisted and filled with a high level of insanity that only Evil Dead can provide. Give it a watch.
Pleasant nightmares, friends. Good midnight to you.